Welcome to this guided mountain meditation. In the midst of our fast-paced, modern lives, it can be easy to feel swept away by shifting moods, responsibilities, and the unexpected or the unwanted moments of daily life. This meditation is a reminder to us that even as conditions change, there is a place within us that we can connect with to remain grounded, spacious, and steady. The image of a mountain can support us in remembering our inherent capacity to sit with dignity, clarity, and balance, even when life feels uncertain or unstable. By attuning to this sense of rootedness and unwavering presence, we can strengthen the qualities of equanimity that help us navigate both joy and difficulty with greater wisdom and compassion. As you enter into this practice time, you're invited to connect with that inner ground, the abiding presence that does not resist change nor collapse beneath it, but simply meets each moment as it comes. So with this intention of cultivating steadiness and grounded awareness, let's begin by allowing the eyes to close or resting the gaze on a surface in front of you. And when you're ready, paying attention to the sensations of contact between your body and the chair or cushion that it rests upon. Finding a position of stability and poise. Your upper body balanced over your hips and shoulders in a comfortable but alert posture. Your hands on your lap or your knees. Arms hanging by their own weight like heavy curtains. Stable and relaxed. And actually sensing into your body as it sits. Feeling your feet, legs, hips, torso, arms, shoulders, neck, and head. Allowing the body to be still and sitting with a sense of dignity, a sense of resolve, a sense of being complete and whole in this very moment, with your posture reflecting this knowing. And as you're ready to, bring awareness to the breath, the actual physical sensations of breathing, feeling the breath as it moves into and out of the body, and allowing the breath to simply be as it is without trying to change or regulate it in any way. Just allowing it to flow easily and naturally at its own rhythm and pace. Knowing that you're breathing perfectly well right now. And as you sit here, letting an image form in your mind's eye of a beautiful and magnificent mountain that you have either seen or can imagine in your mind's eye. Allowing it to gradually come into greater focus. And even if it doesn't come as a visual image, just having the sense of the mountain and feeling its overall shape, its lofty peak or peaks high in the sky, the large base rooted in the bedrock of the Earth's crust, its steep or gently sloping sides. Just noticing how massive it is and solid, how unmoving and beautiful, whether it's seen from afar or up close. Perhaps your mountain has snow blanketing its top, or trees reaching down to the base, or perhaps rugged granite sides. It may have streams or waterfalls cascading down its slopes. There may be one peak or a series of peaks. So just observing it, noticing your mountain's qualities. And when you feel ready, seeing if you can bring the mountain into your own body as you sit here, so that your body and the mountain in your mind's eye become one. So that as you sit here, you share in the massiveness and the stillness and majesty of the mountain. You become the mountain. Grounded in your sitting posture, your head becomes the lofty peak, supported by the rest of the body, affording you a panoramic view. Your shoulders and arms, the sides of the mountain, your hips and legs, the solid base, rooted to your cushion or your chair. Experiencing in your own body a sense of uplift from deep within your pelvis and spine. And with each breath, as you continue sitting, becoming a little more of a living, breathing mountain, alive and vital, yet unwavering in your inner stillness, completely what you are beyond words or thought, a centered, grounded, unmoving presence. And as you sit here, becoming aware of the fact that as the sun travels across the sky, the light and shadows and colors are changing virtually moment to moment in the mountain's stillness. The surface teems with life and activity, streams, melting snow, waterfalls, plants and wildlife. As the mountain sits, seeing and feeling how night follows day and day follows night. The bright warming sun followed by the cool night sky studded with stars, followed by the gradual dawning of a new day. And through it all, the mountain just sits, experiencing change in each moment, yet always just being itself. It remains still as the seasons flow into one another, and as the weather changes moment by moment and day by day. In any season, the mountain may find itself at times enshrouded in clouds or fog, or pelted by freezing rain. People may come to see the mountain and comment on how beautiful it is, or how it's not a good day to see the mountain, that it's too cloudy or rainy or foggy. But none of this matters to the mountain, which remains at all times its essential self. Clouds come and go, visitors come and go. The mountain's magnificence and beauty are not changed one bit by whether people see it or not, seen or unseen, in sun or in clouds, day or night. The mountain just sits being itself. At times it may be visited by violent storms, buffeted by snow and rain or winds of unthinkable magnitude. Through it all, the mountain just sits, unmoved by weather, by what happens on its surface, by the world of appearances. The mountain remains its essential self, through the seasons, through the changing weather, through the activity ebbing and flowing on its surface. And in the same way as we sit in meditation, we can learn to experience the mountain. We can embody the same central, unwavering stillness and groundedness in the face of everything that changes in our own lives, over seconds, over hours, over years. In our lives and in our meditation practice, we experience constantly the changing nature of mind and body and of the outer world. We have our own periods of light and darkness, activity and inactivity, our own moments of color and drabness. It's true that we experience storms of varying intensity in our outer world and within our own minds and bodies. Buffeted by high winds or cold and rain, we endure periods of darkness and pain, as well as moments of joy and uplift. Even our appearance changes constantly. By becoming the mountain in our meditation practice, we can link up with its strength and stability and adopt them for our own. We can use its energy to support our energy, to encounter each moment with mindfulness and equanimity and clarity. It may be helpful to see that our thoughts and feelings, the things we are preoccupied by, our emotional storms and crises, even the things that happen to us, are very much like the weather on the mountain. We tend to take it all so personally, but its strongest characteristic is impersonal. The weather of our own lives is not to be ignored or denied. It is to be encountered, honored, felt, known for what it is, and held in awareness. And in holding it in this way, we come to know a deeper silence and stillness. Mountains have this to teach us, and much more if we can let it in. So if you find you resonate in some way with the strength and stability of the mountain in your sitting, it may be helpful to use it from time to time in your meditation practice, to remind yourself of what it means to sit mindfully with resolve and wakefulness in true stillness. So in the time that remains, continuing to sustain the mountain meditation silently, on your own, moment by moment, until you hear the sound of the chimes. Thank you for taking the time to practice with me. I'm Amy, founder of Mindfulness in the Heartland. If you enjoyed this meditation, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And if you'd like to continue to explore the practices and principles of mindfulness with me, I invite you to join my newsletter or sign up for one of my online offerings. More meditations can also be found on my website. Links are provided in the description below. May we all be safe, happy, healthy, peaceful, and at ease.